what is being done there, when you also come to Ghana, it is done likewise. Okay, when you go to Rwanda, it's been done over there. When you go to South Africa, it's been done over there. So that is what we want to do. And so I am hopeful that you are going to enjoy this lecture to the fullest. And at the end of the day, you are going to score the A's and also help be moral agents who are going to help champion this. You see, today it is so upset and so disheartening to see that students do not respect their teachers. Some students can just rise and they will just start beating their teachers. Some of them are beating their teachers, some of them are insulting them, and a whole lot of things. You just join some students on board while you know very well that they need to probably rise and give you their seat, then they will still be seated. Some time ago, I was working with my mentor, that's a coordinator for this course, and we were not using his car. So we got into the bus, and lo and behold, the students were just seated there. Yeah. This man stood from a point to other point. That's from the old side to the new side, and I said, wow. So where has this morality gone to? Where has it gone? Why is it that we are behaving like, is it because we are saying that we are in Gen Z era? Is there anyone here who is millennial? Is there anyone here who is within the Gen Z? Who is a Gen Z? Oh, if you are Gen Z, you raise your hand. You raise your hand so that we salute you. So that's it. Rita is saying she Rita, are you in Gen Z or millennial?
Please, I'm a Gen Z.
Gen Z. Oh, okay. So you guys have your own morality, and why is that the case? It's not the best too. It's not the best. So we want to go help sustain this morality that we think has been thrown somewhere. The moral fabric that holds us together appears to be so loosened to the extent that today we don't regard people as such. There are so many people in prisons, whenever you catch them, they say, hey, I was deceived by the devil. The person was deceived by the devil. And so always is the devil who is making them misbehave in that regard. So we want to now learn how to respect ourselves and also help to curb some of these problems in our community. Today you go on social media, you see this person has done that, and the police are after him or her, and a whole lot of issues. So if we are going to take this course seriously, we as teachers, when we get to the classroom, we will be able to guide and also help preserve this morality we are talking about. And so that is what we want to do. Can you see the screen?
Yes, please.
Yes, we can.
All right. So what are your expectations from this course? What are your expectations? Yeah, we are going to be asking questions, be contributing. I'm not the only one who is going to do the talking. All of us will contribute. Yes, so please don't feel shy. But one thing, don't use the comment section. Don't use the chat session to answer questions in class. That's it. We want to enjoy it and also learn how to use technology in teaching, because you see, we are in the 21st century skills and things are now moving online, right? Yes. So Rita, I see your hand up.
Sir, please, you may continue.
Oh, okay. So I was asking of your expectations from this course. I was asking of your expectations.
Okay, so as the course title is morality and social values, I'm expecting to learn more of morality in Africa. To learn
Exactly.
about, yes, forgetting
Exactly.
about the Western culture and focus on Africa.
Good. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's so beautiful. Bernard.
Yeah, please, I'm here to be imparted with how to change my generation.
Exactly. Exactly. So please, yes. So if you are done, then you mute yourself for me. Kindly permit me in our lecture. I may not address you by your titles. Here, all of us are going to be addressed. Oh, please, who is that? Kindly mute yourself. If you're using two phones or something of that nature, you have to mute yourself so that you can listen to whatever we're saying here. Right. And so I'll give along game. We're going to be using, oh, who is this? And also going to be using the LMS. Okay, that's the learning support. We learning management system. We are going to use it in our activity. So whatever we do here, we shall try to give you some activities there so that you do for you to be able to enjoy the course very well. And so the course is EAS202, 102. I said 106 initially, and that's not the right thing. This one is 102D, Morality and Social Values in Africa. And your servant, Isaac Obi Ampem, and that's my contact. So when you get the course out, the read material, you see it on it. And again, you get the course outline and also the reading material. Do you have the reading materials available? Do you have the reading materials? Do you please have the reading materials? Can you hear me? Okay, good. So we are starting our lecture.
No,
So the
please.
first, we are going to look at the concept of morality and values in Africa and look at the levels of morality, look at some of the characteristics of African morality. Right. So we just jump quickly. We shall look at these things as we progress. Good. So when you say morality, what comes to mind? The term morality, the term morality is derived from the Latin word mors, which means manners or morals. And by morals, we are looking at the general acceptable way of doing things. So far as you're talking about morality, then we are talking about the acceptable ways and unacceptable ways of doing things, the good ways and the bad ways of doing, the right way and the wrong ways of doing things in the community. That is what we are actually talking about. And so far as society is concerned, we have certain habits that needs to be promoted. Then there are certain habits that need to be thrown into the garbage. And so that is what we are going to look at. If you are in a community, what do you do? Do you say that I am educated and so whatever is expected of me in the society, I am not going to do it? So far as it is an entire community that has come together to agree on. So we have Boo. Boo is saying our quest to pursue good life by way we are following the acceptable, so all of us in the community. That's it. So you make a conscious effort because you're in a community. It is your duty to ensure that whatever the elders, the leaders of the community have said, you are going to abide by them. So that is where you are pursuing it. So pursuit of good life. There are many people in prisons. There are many people in debt. when you ask them, they will tell you, oh, it is the devil who did this to me or who pushed me. Does the devil, does he have a hand to push you to do that? Wilson has also said that morality is an area of life and a form of thought. So you see, it's an area. As we are here, if you want to talk about academia, we have one that is dealing with calculations. So that's an area of academics. We have an aspect that is dealing with languages. We have aspect that is dealing with governance. So these are areas. And so morality too is an area of life and a form of thought and action, or a department of life which is parallel to other departments. You see, you go to every part of the world. Every work has morals. So far as you see humans working there, it means that the people there are going to put up certain behaviors that at the end of the day, you will have to consider, you have to consider whether their actions are right or wrong. That's what we mean by this. And so Jechi has also said that morality is a set of social rules and norms. By norms, we are telling you the do's and don'ts, okay, like the ways of going about things that are intended to guide people in society. And so we don't make rules for animals. So you don't see a bull just moving straight towards you, then you say that, hey, bull, stop, because what the way you are moving is wrong. Rules are made for humans. Rules are not meant for animals. So someone will say, a mad person is not an animal. A mad person is a human. But why is it that? Yes, so the mad person is a human, but then he is not able to discern through issues to be able to decide whether an action is right or wrong. And for that matter, when you see a mad person running towards you, please find a place to hide. Find a place to hide. And so when you're talking about morality, then we are talking about the way we are supposed to live our lives to be able to fit well in the community. And so you as a student, you see, you have come here, you are here to study. Here to study. But then, as you are here to study, it's a department on its own. Now, when you enter the department there, you have morality, which is also a department on its own. You have ethics. That is also a department on its own. And now you see them intertwine. Because of course, if you don't get some of these things, we are going to suffer at the end of the day. Everyone is going to take the laws into their hands. And at the end of the day, if we don't take care, people will get things twisted. And so that's what we don't want to do. And so by the nature of morality, and based on what we have spoken about, we shall see that morality is about things that are good and things that are not good or they are bad. Things that are right, things that are considered to be right, things that are considered to be wrong, then things that are accepted and unacceptable in the society. And so based on these, we have two theories that are helping us understand. And these theories are deontology and teleology. Deontology and teleology. By deontology, please, if you have a question, then you raise your hand for us to see you, for me to see you, to call you, to contribute. Okay, so I see Koba Benis. Is it Koba? Benis, you've just lowered your hand. Okay. And so by the nature, we have two philosophies that help us understand morality very well. Someone say, oh, I did this and I didn't know that it was wrong. And now people are chastising me. They are just insulting me anyhow. They are gossiping about me. Of course, at a point in time, we see that gossip is good. Oh. We shall see that gossip is good. And so you do something and people are just insulting and making some unnecessary comments about you. Then you think, I am angry. People don't like me and a whole lot of things. You need to consider your behavior. And so these philosophies are deontology and teleology. Deontology also means ethics of right. It means ethics of right. Then we also have teleology, which is ethics of good. We shall get there. With deontology, we are saying that the action you are engaging in should be right rather than it should be right rather than good. Then teleology is the vice versa, or is the opposite. The action should be good rather than right. And so, wonderful people, I am asking you this question this very afternoon. What is the difference between right and good? What is the difference between right and good? I know that you are gurus, you are intellectual scholars. So please tell me what you think. What's the difference between right and good? Rita.
Sir,
Yeah.
is with right and good. When we say something is right, it means it's acceptable by the whole community. And when we say
Okay.
something is good, it's good to you, but it might not also be something accepted by the whole community or something that is benefiting just you, but not to everybody.
Okay. That's amazing. That's so brilliant. That's good. Who else? Who else? Yeah, I see another person stand up. Let me call persons by name. Okay, so Mensa. After that, Chariot will come. Hey, after so Charlotte Mensa. After that, Ebenezer. So difference between right and good. Scholars, let's
Okay.
flow.
For the rights, I think is doing something that you have been commanded or is
Mhm.
accepted by an
Okay,
authority or the
okay,
society.
okay.
And for the good, doing something that seems good in your sight. Yeah, that's what
Wow.
I understand. Mhm.
Something that seems to be good in your sight.
Yes, please.
Okay, let me listen to Ebenezer. Ebenezer will be
Okay,
the last.
okay, sir. And please, I think doing right means you have to follow the moral codes. You have to go strictly by the moral codes or the authority set for you. And
Okay,
doing what is good means maybe doing something that will bring maybe the best possible outcome for those involved without
okay,
going
okay.
strictly by the rules. Yes, please.
All right, all right. That's amazing. That's so brilliant. All right.
Okay.
So, in a nutshell, okay, I see. Is it Richard?
Yes,
Richard.
please.
Okay, sir. Let's hear you.
Okay. Sir, in my opinion, I would say that doing something good does not necessarily make it right.
Hey.
Yes. I'm giving an example.
Okay, Flo.
Yes. For instance, you can decide to go and visit a patient at the hospital or maybe a prisoner at the prison. But if you don't go at the appropriate time, you are doing good by going to visit the prisoner or the sick person, but visiting the person at the wrong time doesn't make it right.
Okay. Okay. So
Yes.
the goodness you are doing may not be right.
Yes, please.
Exactly. Thank you all so much for your contributions. In fact,
Okay, thank you, sir.
they are so sweet. Right. So
Yes.
you see, for right, we shall say that right comes with that command. It comes with a command. Then someone will say, so that one will be objective. Then the good comes with your inner intuition. You saying that, oh, I wish I want to do that, I want to do this. Although this has been the norm, the established norm that you're supposed to do this, but because I think things my inner being is not telling me right, let me now dodge it and do what is good. So you have money you are supposed to send to the church as tithes. Now you're just moving and you see someone not feeling well. It is right for you to send the money, okay? It is expected of you to send the money, but because the person is not well and you've met the person by the roadside, you think, okay, let me give this money to the person so that he or she will be well. In the Bible, something of this nature happened between Uzzah and God. Uzzah was an Israeli. They were asked not to touch the covenant. It was the Levites who were supposed to touch the Levites because they were the priests. But then we were told as they were moving along, he saw that the earth contains God and things that are relating to God was falling. And so he had to go and touch it. You see, in his sight, he saw it to be good to protect it from falling. But then, because he held it, he was struck dead. He died because of doing that. You see, and so this is the issue. Right? He's saying that for an action to be right, then it means that it is ordained by a superior, it is an authority that has told you that. Then for you to also dodge something, it is now an evil. And so with the deontology, we are saying that people here are encouraged to do what is right. Here you will see that it encourages people to do what is right, with what is right intention. And so we have the divine command where in the Bible we know how Abraham had toiled with the wife for so long with the intention of getting a child. But now, upon staying together as husband and wife for so long, and they were not conceiving, they were able to get some through the blessings of God. And now God came in to command them that go and sacrifice your child. You see, in the sight of Abraham, he saw it to be right because it is God who had commanded him to go and do that. And so that is the deontology. And you know what he did? He chose not to even inform the wife about it. And we know what he went and what transpired over there when God gave him a ram. And so that is it for you. Then the opposite of deontology is teleology, which is ethics of good, which promotes that the action you are engaging should be good rather than right. And so the theory, according to the theory, an act is right or wrong provided it produces greater number of good. Okay, so example, you are just walking by let's say you are a driver, and you are moving with, let's say you are in a 60-seater bus going to Kumasi, and let's say when you got to either Nkoko or Konongo, you saw a pregnant woman crossing the road. Will you say that based on the number of people on board, you just hit the pregnant woman and go scot-free, or just protect the 60 people, or you will now protect the pregnant woman and kill the 60 people on board? So that is it. When you choose to protect those 60 people on board, that is teleology. You have chosen the action to be right based on the number of people on board. And when you send that one in, when you're looking at that in ethics, we call it utilitarianism. That's the usefulness of the action to a number of people. Utilitarianism. And so Again, with the divine command, you see, it would have been good for Abraham to decide that, oh, after all, I have tried all my possible best for so long that I'm not getting a child. Now I have only one boy, and you are trying to say that I should go and sacrifice him. For that matter, I will not do it. I will not do it. I will not do it just to protect the child. Whatever can come, can come. But for him, he chose to sacrifice the child. And we saw he chose to do what was right over what was good. Of course, if the wife had known about it, she would have advocated that, oh, they should protect the child. Now, so you are in an examination center, and you know very well that you are a devoted Christian, but then you are failing. You are failing. But because of your religious beliefs, your religious teachings, your religious practices, you are thinking that if you should engage in any form of malpractice, it is not right. Will you say that based on that, you will, please, those chatting here, I don't like it. There is a link. There is a link. If you want my link, 0540, write it somewhere. After that, chat me. I'll give you the link so that you join the group, the WhatsApp group nationwide, please. 0540 388 336. 0540 388 336. Please don't be using the chat when we are in class. Pay attention to whatever we are doing on the screen. You don't have time. So as we are having the lecture, I will entreat each and every one of you, follow the lecture, read the notes here so that you wouldn't be wasting much time again to read your materials. As you are here, then you are learning. It's very important. So don't be using the chat button. When I see someone doing it, I'll stop the class. Then you learn on your own. Right. So you are a Christian, and because of your Christian teachings, you don't want to cheat. But if you don't cheat, you are going to be dismissed. You are going to be sacked from the school. And people have been experiencing this. Those who have not been learning, some people can just end up having about 10 E's. They will tell you, oh, we've completed school and we have 10 E's. Please, if you don't have time, you don't venture into witchcraft. That's why we say in our camp. So once you have come here, please learn and ensure that either you get first class or second class upper. If you didn't get anything at all, ensure that you get second class lower. That one is. But first class and second class upper, try to be in there. Try to be in there. And so, will you cheat? This is the question. Will you cheat in the examination to now avoid being sacked from the university? Or you keep quiet? Oh, it's just ethics of right. I'll keep quiet, hold on to my peace, and now fail. When you are done failing, then they sack you. Or you go to teleology, which is good for you to cheat in the examination and protect your peace. Avoid that kind of embarrassment that will come to you. It will happen that you go to church and they'll ask you, we thought you are a UCC student. So what happened to you? So let me find out from you. What will you do? Will you cheat in the examination hall and go your way despite the fact that you are a Christian or you are a Muslim or you are African traditionalist who do not cheat? Will you do that? Or you will do otherwise? What do you think? What will you do? Let me hear from you. Ebenezer, Eben, your hand has been up. I was about asking, are you not tired? Okay, Mavis.
I'm sorry.
Hello.
Mavis.
For me, I'll teach and protect myself. Yes, I'll teach and protect myself.
We are in religion class, oh.
I understand.
Hey,
Yes, because protecting myself is better than me letting things go and then fail. Later, people will be pointing us at me. It's a disgrace. So rather, I will cheat and then find my way out.
so please, I thought you were Christian. No? Rita.
I'm a pure Christian. I'm a Catholic, a pure Christian.
Hey, yo, Rita.
Sir.
Oh, for Rita, they should not cheat. Let's go.
Oh, sir, I will.
Oh,
I will, because I've paid money and my money can't
ah,
go waste. So I will cheat, then I'll ask for forgiveness.
in fact, this course we need to pause. We need to end the course here. Okay, let me listen to. Is it Evelyn? Asake Beru. Hey, Asake hey, Evelyn.
Sir, yes, sir.
Asake
It's,
Beru.
it's a sake bill. Yeah.
Hey, yo, continue.
Okay. For me, I won't cheat.
Uh-huh.
I'd rather fail the course than to cheat.
And besides,
Because even if I cheat, then I get a certificate. I know that the day I will face God, still, God will ask me about that certificate,
bless
especially if
you,
I use it
bless you,
for any other work
bless
at
you,
all. So I won't cheat.
bless you, bless you,
The God that said
bless
I should fail, he will give me money to still go and start again.
Meanwhile, you are growing, you are growing, Hey, and still
Yes, I understand.
you want to spend all your time in school. Hey, this madam, you
No,
Charlotte.
I will spend all.
Okay.
Ah,
So please, as for me, I will also not cheat.
thank you, Evelyn,
Yes,
Evelyn
I
and
will also
Charlotte.
not.
A Christian.
I will also not cheat because every commandment comes along with punishment. Maybe I will enjoy today, but the next year ahead of me may be a disastrous. So me, I'll not even venture there. I'll go and learn from my faults by going back to study well and pass
Ah,
later.
I am happy. I am happy this afternoon. Edwin, thank you, Charlotte.
You're welcome.
Edwin, is it Boson Edwin or what? Ebenezer.
Okay, so for me, I won't cheat because to every action there are consequences. If I had learned, I wouldn't have thought of even cheating. So I'll go through with the actual process without cheating.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Thank you.
That's amazing. Okay. So I'm very happy to know your take on your takes on the issue, and we have seen it. By natural fact, some people will cheat. Some people they have written cheats on their faces. So no matter what you do to them, they will cheat. Mhm. Now we move on to levels of morality, and these levels, by this level, we are just talking about people, the rate at which they grow. This is okay, please. I am being someone is requesting some. Edwin,
Yeah, sir.
yeah, listen to
Hello,
you
sir.
say. Yes, please.
Please, sir, do you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you loud and
Oh,
clear.
okay. So, okay, sir, please, as for me, what I know is that according to the Bible says that do not be too over righteous. So, if a thing like this happens, I may not cheat, but if a help come, I will give in. Because maybe, who knows, maybe it is a help that has come divinely. How will I know? Because at times God manifests himself in the human flesh. So maybe if the help
Mhm.
come, I will accept it anyway. That's what I will
The
do. But
Bible didn't say that.
but I myself necessarily will not write something or cheat. But when the help come, I will accept it anyway. That may be help. Yes. So that's my contribution.
Oh,
Mm,
okay, okay, okay,
mm,
okay. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you all so
mm,
much.
mm.
So I have seen those who cheat and those who not cheat and those who also wait. When then they will use it. Right. So we then move on to the levels of movement. And you see, people go through these stages or these levels as they start from the lowest to the highest. And so the lowest is what's referred to as the anomy or immorality, or some say morality. Okay, precious. Precious, I see your hand up.
Yes, sir. Please, I want to ask a question.
Okay, please ask.
Please, I hear of schools buying examination papers for their students. So, supposing I'm part of that, I find myself in such a situation. Should I take the offer, or I should tell my teachers I'm a Christian and I don't want to indulge in such acts?
You are selling schools out here. You are selling schools out, and you are. But you see, in the first place, it's not right. That is the school that
Yes.
has decided, go. We are buying the questions for you. It's not right. It is. This one is a liar. In fact, you can be in prison for that. You can be in prison for that. So let us not bring, but it's not good. If you are a school head, if you are a headmaster and you are doing such thing, it's not the best. See, I have said to myself that hospital that I'll go. When I come, in fact, you need to give me a certificate before I'll look at it for you. I'll allow you to inject me. Some nurses can just give you a kind of injection. By the time you reach home, one of your back at the other side is swollen up, is inflamed for 2 years. That pain, if you don't take care for eternity, that pain will still be there. So if you are sending it, if you are buying a pop for people to go and write and they cannot perform and are going to cause problems to the community, then it's up to you. So it's not the best. It's not the best practice at all. Now they go through such process and they get to the university and you ask them questions and they are just beating around the bush. So it's not the best. Let us see their real abilities so that if they will see the sense or the need to sit and learn on their own, I think that will be the best. Right. So Rita, I see another hand up. Are you enjoying the lecture?
Yes, sir.
Are you guys enjoying the lecture?
Sir,
Yes,
we
we
are.
are.
Oh, okay.
Okay, sir. What I wanted to say is, with what Edwin was saying about getting help, it's all cheating because it's examination malpractice. If they were there to help you, they wouldn't have given you the exams in the first place. So any help that comes is also a form of cheating. You are just there to write and leave. There's nobody there to help you. So if there is any help that comes, it's also part of the cheating. Thank you.
Okay. Dennis. Dennis.
Hello, sir. Please, what a friend said concerning the help and the cheating, as my friend said right now, it's all cheating because no help comes during examination. So any help that will come during examination is cheating.
Yes,
Thank
it's
you.
cheating. It's cheating. Whether you are sending in raw materials or whatever you do, it's cheating. And when we catch you, we shall beat you. We shall beat you. All right. So we have the levels. Oh, Evelyn,
Sir,
I see your hand up.
hello, sir. Yeah, I want to
Yes.
clarify something.
Okay.
There are misunderstanding. I'm not talking of help on, let me say, from someone to pass the exam.
No.
I'm trying to
I
say, even if it's taking 3 years, 4 years, for me to gain help from God, I'm not talking of human being.
yeah.
That's what I want to clarify. Yeah,
Yes,
because
yes.
what they are trying to say is maybe you get help from a teacher or maybe someone. It's not that one I'm talking about.
All right. So you see, it is very
Thank you.
good. It's very good. It's very good. You at the end of the day, you are able to emerge victorious. It is very painful when you go to a class and you are teaching and you are finding it very difficult to present the content. Your students are able to see when you are suffering. And so why will you not sit down and learn so that you just go and write whatever you have been asked? And one caveat is learn, understand, and go and share with your mates. Learn and teach. When you learn and teach, it helps you to be better. I remember go ahead days in I think on UCC campus, I could spend nights to learn just to come and teach my colleagues. Today, some of them are at the SHS. I am also here. You get it? And so learn, make sure that you are learning to go and teach someone. Some of you, when you are supposed to be talking in public, then you are hiding. You are shielding your faces. Learn and teach your colleagues. It will help you. I think that should be there. Godwin, hey, another hand. Okay, you let me present a bit, then you come in with your questions. Or they are related to the previous one.
It's on what we are just talking about.
Okay, so you have only 2 seconds, please.
Okay, so what I want to say is that, like, if you write an exam and then you fail, the general thing that comes into everyone's mind is that you didn't learn, you didn't study. But what if
Mhm.
I studied? What if I studied, but then during the examination hall, like I couldn't recall what I learned? And so like I'm asking a friend, because sometimes during the examination time, like the pressure and then the frustration can even make you forget things that you've learned already, like things that you know. So like just asking a friend to give you some points for you to remember what you've learned, and then you will not do it, you will sit down to fail.
Oh
There is
yes,
this
yes.
common there is this common saying that in God we trust, but then in human we verify. Now when you fail your exams, nobody is going to believe you that you learn, but then you've forgotten. What they will say is that you didn't learn, you didn't
All
study, you
right.
didn't do anything.
All
Yes.
right. So God, in fact, the issue is we are only calling your attention to that when you decide to do it, you are going contrary to uh you are going contrary to you are using deontology. When you choose to do what is right, you're using teleology. But the bottom line is it's not the best. It's not the best. I know people who have had their papers cancelled and they have really suffered. It's not the best. It's not the best action. It's not the best act. That's what you are trying to say, right? So don't be worried about this. Now, according to Normal Boo, there are stages people go through, and the first stage is called anomy or amorality. And at this stage, you see that the children they will be between 0 to 5 years. For them, they don't know anything moral, and they are even not ready to talk about moral issues. The moment you even try to question them, then you see that they are either laughing at you or they are crying. A child is born without a conscience, but it's not. There is nothing like for the child, he or she doesn't have anything on. Like there is a raw plate where there is nothing on it. Something is, but the person is not feeling that tells you this is right or that is wrong. You get it? Is I with you? Am I with you?
Yes, please.
Yes,
Yes,
please.
please.
Yes, please.
That children are not able to be acceptable way. We call them amoral. Fall under this category. You can get a mad person. You can also get an animal, like something like a dog. When you see a dog barking and is trying to get closer to you to bite you, you need to be very careful because they are not able to decipher between right and wrong. That is what we are trying to say. Now we have heteronomy, and by heteronomy, we are referring to that morality where we get from outside. And you see from here, when a child is between 5 to 7 years old, that is where they behave well. That is where they are in this stage or level. And at this stage, anything moral is coming from an external authority. So it's either their teachers, their parents, their elders, their siblings, their church pastors, and those that is where this stage they reach. From 0 to 5, you tell them stop crying. Even the more you are telling them stop crying, that the more they are crying. But as at this stage, you can tell them stop what you are doing. And so some parents, when their children get to this stage, from this stage upwards, then they say, I am getting relief. Of course, getting pregnant is not easy. If you want to get pregnant, you use about 3 years, use 9 months to get pregnant, carry the pregnancy along. Now you give birth 1 year. By that 1 year, the child is not all that good. It's not all that grown to be able to do things for himself or herself. You get it? Now, the third year, or let's say second year, which happens to be your third year of carrying that one pregnancy, the child goes to school. The moment returns,
You're on to the thing.
please, who are those talking? The moment the child returns from school, you are supposed to go and meet the child. And so you see, for that stage, they're not able to do certain things for themselves. But for the heteronomous stage, that is laws that are derived from people in authority, you can correct them. You can tell them do this, do that. And most of the time, people or we use rewards and punishment to correct behaviors from this side. Now we come to socionomy. You see, all of us find ourselves in a society. And so according to Normal Boo, there is a stage where we take information from the society. And so the socionomy, we should just know that it's just a blend of social and the norms. That's society and norms or laws or rules. So you see that here, whatever law that is binding the individual, it is from the community. And you see that the learners here or the people here are between 7 and 9 years old. And so you go nowadays, you see, you go out and you misbehave, and someone in the society will just catch you and just give it to you. I remember someone caught me like that and gave me 3 lashes because I went and I went to steal someone's oranges, and the person caught me. Said, is it yours? The way the person gave it to me, eh? So since then I said I'll not do it again. Stealing orange and you being beaten. Yeah. So here we see that anything that is right in the community is what we accept. Anything that is wrong in the community, we just push it away. That's why we said that it is founded solely upon social approval and disapproval. It means there are certain behaviors the society will tell you, oh, this one you can do, that one you cannot do. And you see that whatever people are doing is being coming from the community. Of course, we have a theory called social influence. The way you eat is coming from the way the society behaves or eats. Someone is very satisfied, doesn't want to eat again, but because he or she has seen some other people eating, said, hey, then I'll eat some. And so that is the socionomy for you. Then autonomy. So auto means self. Here you have grown from 10 years upwards. Whatever decision you make is yours. If it is right, it's yours. If it is bad, it's yours. That's what you are saying. And so whatever behavior that is considered to be right is coming from you. So that's why you're saying that it is a type which is based on self-rule. You yourself, what are you doing? How are you going about things? So the rules governing moral behavior come from within the individual. Then you ask yourself, how much do you have for you to say that for now, I am independent? I am able to say that I am right or wrong. If the first 3 stages didn't shape you well, you'll be walking and you'll just be showing your nudes like we are at the trade fair center. You'll be misbehaving anyhow. And this is the stage. People think, oh, for now, I am on my own. And so whatever I will do, it is up to them. It is my own decision. It's my personal decision. It's my personal decision. There is nothing you can do about it. So you say, for me, I want to tattoo my body. It's up to you. I want to be sleeping around. It's up to you. When you contract any disease, any ailment, it's up to you. You are the benefit of it all. Whether right or wrong, you are the one in charge. And so we need to know this. Now, any question, any questions, any clarification? Do you have any questions? All right. So we move on to the characteristics of traditional African morality. Stephen.
Yeah, hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay, so thank you very much. Please, my question is that um, should this be taught at all? Since it looks like morality is something that should occur to people naturally, or it is an innate something. Is this something that we should be teaching, or we should expect, people to just have it?
All right. All right.
Yeah.
So you see, in academia, we have the domains. We have the cognitive, we have the psychomotor, then we have the affective domain. Naturally, we need to know that morality is from the affective domain. It is the heart aspect, like your emotions, how you feel with people, how you feel. And all of these things we can just teach you about them. We can introduce them to you, but then we cannot force you to grab them. We teach them, but we don't force them. It is now down on you as an individual to catch the very ones you think you like. Okay? That's why you see that for us teachers, we go to classroom, we teach. But after teaching, you just realize the students are doing otherwise. They are doing different things because you have taught them. It is not taught. But in one way or the other, we have taught you. But then you have to catch it. You have to catch so that you'll be able to live peacefully within the community. You see, those who have not lived or those who have decided to live otherwise, they have been going to the prison. They have been finding themselves under the law. And being under the law is different from you knowing about the law. Under the law means you are under it. It binds you. It controls you, right? So I hope that explains it. Evelyn. So Stephen, is it okay? Evelyn.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir. Thank
All right.
you.
You're most welcome. Evelyn. Okay. So you can be asked that why is it that African morality is so special? Why is it that it is so unique to us? Why is it not like the one we are seeing from the overseas, the Western morals? And so you see, we have our own morals, and this is what belongs to us. Our morality is so unique because it is communalistic in nature. It is so special because it is communal based. We're saying it is communal in the sense that it is coming from the society or it is coming from the community in which we find ourselves. And we need to know that whatever principle, whatever dictates that are guiding us are found or are coming from the society. It is all of us who will come together to say that, oh, we want to do this, we don't want to do that. We want to do this, we don't want to do that. That's what it means. So it means that the societal morality is made to prevail over individual morality. So we have said that don't go to the stream at night during night season. But you, because you are stubborn, you're saying, hey, for me, I want to go. No, you are wrong. Don't say I am a teacher, I am a prophet, and so I will not mind you. It's the entire community that has come together to say we are doing this. Don't go to the stream at night. I don't say for me, I was training UCC, I have my tablet and other things. And so what? You should know that your deviant behavior cannot surpass or is not more than that of the community. That is why if the entire community comes together to say that we are doing this, every member of the community is supposed to contribute their quota towards such a thing. Yes, so that's it. Blinks, hand is all up. What do you have to say? Question? Blinks.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
Please, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Okay, sir. Please, I have a question in regards to the autonomous morality.
Okay.
So according to the autonomous morality, it says that it is a law that is derived from ourselves, meaning from 10 years and above.
Yes, please.
But I was doubting whether a child of 10 years is, has an enough matured brain to decide on good, decide between good and bad.
Yes, that's a brilliant question. So that one, this is a theory from the outside world. And so it is also dependent on us to test the theory in our context. And that is what you have done. It's very good. It's very good. It means that you are questioning certain assumptions and certain things. So in this regard, you come and test it and see, oh, maybe you also come across it, something like that. But today, things have changed. People from around 9 years are menstruating, and so don't be surprised.
Yes, sir.
People around 9 years are menstruating, and so do you also ask, is that the case? Initially, when they were around 15 years, that was when they would start menstruating. But today, 9 years, girls are menstruating, and if you joke, you impregnate them. And teachers is not right. So of course, we need to ask ourselves these questions. But we believe that from that, you see, from 10 years upwards, we didn't say 10 years. We say from 10 years upwards. From that time, they know what is right. That is why they will do something. The moment you come to them, then they will tell you, oh, I am sorry that I did that. But of course, that at that stage, they are not all that matured enough for them to take certain decisions. That's why if you don't know and you have any intimate relationship with them, you are going to be in prison for defiling them. It's not good. But what we are saying, from 10 years upwards, whatever things that they think a lot. They know that this is right, that is not right. That's the point. It's a theory that was brought. Now you also have to test it, right? So we continue with the characteristics of African morality. We're also saying that it is humanistic or anthropocentric in nature. Why? What do we mean by humanistic? What we mean by that is saying that it is human-centered, because the word anthropo means human. Okay, anthropos means human. Then the centric means centered. So it means we are just, anything that is moral is coming from us. But of course, this one too, the whites will also have it. But we are saying that it is humans who are put at the center of affairs. So we're saying that it is the individuals who will come together to make the rules. It is quite linked to that of the communalistic nature of it. Okay, so we're saying that African morality, it is human-centered. The moral laws are in there to ensure that we are going to behave well as productive members of our communities. So that is that. Then this worldly. You see, for the African, we believe that there are two worlds. There is the spiritual world and there is the physical world. The spiritual world is made up of the dead, who are the ancestors, and they are there. Then we, those who are alive, we are also here. But the laws, the morals, acceptable and unacceptable ways, we pursuing what is good according to what the society demands, we will not see that one when you go to Asamandu or the ancestral world or the spiritual world realm. We are rather talking about this here while we are still alive. The rules are made for those of us who are alive today and not those who are gone. And so you see that African indigenous practitioners do not believe in any judgment of our moral behavior when we die. And that is what we need to do. you pick Christianity and you see that Christianity is telling you, oh, tuwa bodo gunsuneni nadachi di wonsa beka. When is a dachi? They are telling you there is a world somewhere in the near future. People are going to die, and when they die, they are going to live in heaven, in paradise, somewhere paradisi. Then we are harming ourselves here. But people believe that the kind of lifestyle we demonstrate here, or whatever we do here, we are able to, it's able to help and prepare us for what we are going to live in that eternity. So that is what we believe. The morals, okay, are meant to control our behaviors while we are still on this very planet. That's what we mean by this worldly. Of course, there is also religious element attached to morality. In BT, when you pick his book, you come across his assertion that the African is notoriously religious. Okay. Have you heard that assertion before? That the African is notoriously religious. Then Jeffrey Parenda has also said that the African is incurably religious. What do they mean? All that they are trying to say that Africans love religion. They love their God. They love the relationship between they and their object of worship. So go where it is, wherever you go, you see that there's a God. There are stones erected in various houses. And you see that these things, these deities, these gods who have been raised there, they have some rules for people. They have some rules. So you see, because they are worshiping them, the worshippers or the adherents will not present themselves in a way that will look so awkward. They want to please. They want to please you. That's why we said, the forbidden is the moral aspect we are talking about here. And so wherever you see the religion, there is an element of morality in there. The religions teach people about what is good, what is bad, what is right, what is wrong, what's acceptable, what's unacceptable, what is frowned upon, and what is laughed towards. So that's what we mean by this. Because of the way religious we are, wherever we go, we see morals in there. Now we also have taboos. So taboos here are activities that are forbidden in society. And they mostly come based on our religion. That, oh, you don't whistle at night, you don't wave at this, you don't do this, you don't do that, you don't go to the sea on Tuesday, you don't go to the farm. So the sea, people don't go on Tuesdays and Fridays. You don't go here, you don't do that, you don't do that, you don't talk back. You don't talk back as a person when the person speaks, an elderly person talks to you. You don't do. So you see, wherever you go, wherever you see Africans, you see that we have some taboos. And these taboos, they are made up of morals. And so examples of taboos in African cultures include incest, that's sleeping with, let's say, your father or your mother. It's not right. It's not right. Raping. Some people can rape. Hey. So someone was saying that, oh, if I am married to you and I want it, can I rape you? And if you don't want to give me, can I rape you? That's a question we need to leave for another time. So stealing is also a taboo in African communities or in African cultures. Backbiting, use of abusive words, disrespect for authority, then we also being greedy these are things that are not expected of us. And so we need to know that taboos do not only have moral consideration, but then we're told they also have religious and some other undertones that we need to consider. If you are told don't engage in incest, it is not only moral, it has some religious undertones or underpinnings, some social underpinnings. So you, let's say you sleep with, if someone sleeps with a father, and the father, the lady gets pregnant, and now instead of aborting, he said, "Oh, let me keep the pregnancy." What do you call that child? What do you call that child? Is it your brother? Let's say you give birth to a child, a male child or a female child. Is it your brother or sister? Or is your hey? So there are negative effects. That's why we don't want you to do such thing. Then it is ancestral. We believe that the ancestors are the custodian of our morality. They are our moral watchdogs. And so for me, I have been telling my people, and you are also part of them, that I want to be called ancestor. So here we just come here right now. Then I'll get people called ancestor Abena Mavis, ancestor Adams Howard, ancestor Charlotte, ancestor Bernard Old. Do you want to be called an ancestor? Do you want to be called an ancestor? You see, and so the ancestors. Let's see, ancestor Kibi. Hey, this ancestor Kibi Pade, ancestor Musa Dogo. Hey, ancestor Nuruddin. So all of you are ancestors. So you mentioned ancestor, then you continue with your name. So for me, I want to be ancestor. Ancestor Ampem. Now we believe that these ancestors, they are the moral watchdogs, and they are interested. They are interested to see that we, the living, we are living by the moral codes that are binding us. That is why someone will all of a sudden be attacked by a strange disease. You just do your background research and you see that the person might have done something wrong. That is why the person has been punished that way. And so let us take note of what we have spoken about, the characteristics, and what we are going to talk about. They are examinable. If you have your books, you write them down, because they are possible areas where you may be examined, be guided in that regard. Now, there is a debate. There is a debate, serious debate, that you can teach morality based on your religious affiliation. Some people are saying, oh, you people should shut up. Shut up, keep quiet. You cannot teach morality based on any religion, because there are atheists there who do not belong to any religion, but then they are living well. They live very well. And so that's the debate. What do you also think? Should we teach morality based on religion, or we shouldn't teach morality based on religion? Morality is very important. We want to live according to the dictates of the community. We want to be acceptable members of the community. Now, should we teach it because we are members of various religions, or we should do otherwise? What do you think, Abena?
For me, I think we should do otherwise. We shouldn't teach based on religion.
Really?
Because you
Okay.
may find yourself in a situation whereby those around you are not belonging to your religion. And it doesn't mean that you shouldn't teach them. It shouldn't stop you from teaching them.
Yes.
Wherever you find yourself, you must teach morality, because you may find yourself in a place where those there that doesn't belong to your religion. So I
Okay.
think we should not teach it based on religion.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Is it Cyril? Hey, so you didn't get any other name than Cyril?
Listen,
Let's hear you.
okay, so on my part too, I also think the morality shouldn't be taught based on religion, and that is because um, to me, I believe that as a human being, which which all of us are, and we coming from Mother Nature also has its own set of rules and regulations that governs it. So I think morality should be part of us naturally as human beings. And secondly,
Without we being religious.
yes, sir.
But we've
And
conducted a
secondly,
study.
also,
Okay, okay.
and, and secondly also, my reason is that
You don't say
we
secondly
being
also Cambrofo blinks. You don't say
okay,
secondly also. So
and
secondly, then
secondly,
you continue.
and secondly, I am also of the view that we have dynamic religions. We have dynamic religions. So if we are to teach morality based on a particular religion, what if we get to a place that the people or the indigenes in that particular place doesn't belong to our religion? Then how are we going to teach the morality effectively to their own basic understanding? So these are my
Yes.
reasons. Sir.
Even with diverse religions, which of them are you going to base? Which of them are you going to use their teachings to teach that? You get it? Steven, Steven, the Daisy, is that your hand? Are you still carrying your hand, or do you have something to say? Rita,
Sir,
Madam.
okay, sir, I also think we can teach morality without basing on any religion. So with um you talking about rape, theft, and other things, all the three religions, the major religions we have in Ghana here, they all
Yeah.
speak against it. So which means we are all on the same track, just that
On
we
the
all
same
have
platform.
yes, we are all on the same path, teaching what is right. Just that we all
Okay.
have our ways of doing things. So I think we can teach morality without involving religion or anything of that sort.
Oh,
Thank
that's
you.
amazing. That's amazing. In fact, you guys are really intelligent, and keep it up. Keep it up. All of you are going to get first class, first class, first class, first class. Ah, that's good. That's good. Ajimai, last person.
Okay, thank you. Okay, mine too is religion should be based. Sorry, morality should be based on religion, right? And for
Okay.
everything, it should be backed by sacred scriptures, being in any religion, because when nothing is said and it is backed by a sacred text, it teaches more. Even when you just say, they will say, "Oh, this is just a mere say." What is backing this thing that you are saying? So I believe it should be based of religion, irrespective of where or which type of religion you are in.
You
Morality
are
should be
right.
based. Yes,
You are
please.
right. You are all
Thank
right.
you.
You are right. You are right. Thank you all so much. And let me look at someone who has not spoken yet. Charlotte. Charlotte will be the last person for me to just. So I am sure you are getting what we are saying. That's the debate. In case I don't
Okay,
mention it
so
again. Mhm.
for me, I believe it should be taught based on both sides
Okay.
because
How?
yes, a colleague made a
Charlotte, you want to bring confusion. Be very careful because before we listen on you.
yeah, so I think that as my colleague made a reference that even the three main religions we have in Ghana, we all have some morals that goes together.
Okay.
Nobody teaches is otherwise. So teaching that in the sense of religion is good and can help more. And adding without religion and teaching without religion too can go further.
Thank you. Thank you.
Help, yes.
All right. All right. So let me just summarize it for you. So those who are saying we can teach it based on morality, based on religion, they are also right. Those who are saying we cannot, they are also right, because in the classroom you have multiple you have multicultural people in the classroom, and need to have what we call multicultural teaching competence. You see, you need to have the ability to deal with people from different ethnic groups, different religious background. That is why in your course, you are going to learn about introduction to religion, learn about Islam, learn about ATR, learn about Christianity, so that at the end of the day, you'll be able to satisfy everyone equally. And so we are saying that in the classroom, we can teach morality based on this religion. And you're saying that the laws or the content, the principles that are coming from these various religions, you see, when you look at them very well, they appear to be encouraging people to put up good behaviors and also avoid doing evil. So they will come, stop this stealing, oh, stop moving around. If you are not married, stop sleeping with other people's husbands. So all of them will be saying the same thing. Don't fight. If you have something, share it equally. So you see that in their teachings, they tell you what you need to do. That is the unique nature. Again, we told that people behave morally because of their religion convictions. So their religion, because their religion is telling you, do this, don't do that, we shall say that the moral teachings or the religious teachings are one way cramping them. They are just cramping them, making them submit to whatever they are supposed to do. And so if that's the case, then we can teach that. Okay, then there is no distinction between religion and morality, because the two are having that kind of close relationship. Someone saying, oh, worshiping God. Someone can worship God, but Charlie, they can kill you. In Ghana, let me tell you, we have about 74% being Christians. We have about 15% being Muslims. Then we have other, I think 3% or 3%, they also fall under AIR, African Indigenous Religion. But see, all of them, you consider all of these people. Of course, there are another percentage that make up the other religions, be it Buddhism, Hinduism, Shintoism, Taoism. They are all there. Okay, the new Messiah in Ghana now. In Ghana, we have a new Messiah. Okay, I have gone to the new Messiah. If you were here, like we will visit the new Messiah. Like we visit the new Messiah. Okay, but all of these people, Sunday, Saturday, Friday, will go to mosque, church, and shrine. But they come. Someone will tell you, let me go to church and come. I'll come and meet you. They go there and come and misbehave. So you ask yourself, then what is the case? So for me, I hate fake people. If you are fake, if you are fake, you cannot come closer to me. I hate fake people. Right. So we see that kind of relationship between religion and morality. Of course, that one is questionable, because those people, those who are engaging in bribery and corruption, those who are cheating in examination, and I have some people here, I don't want to mention their names. I'll not mention their names today and tomorrow.
Mention our names.
Maybe I should mention Rita Ajewa. Ajewa is one of them. I didn't say I want to mention her name, but Ajewa is one of them. And just go to church and come and cheat in exams. This course, I'll tell them, this course, we should select people who are only religious to come and read. Right. What constitutes moral code of any particular African? Some people also saying that what constitutes African society, what constitutes our laws, the laws that are just regulating our behavior, our taboos, all of them are derived from the very religion we are talking about. And so if that's the case, why don't we just go? It's like putting the right person at the right place. So people continue. People are saying that morality flows out of religions and that it helps to regulate people's conduct because they are in there. So we can do that. People also saying that moral laws which are derived from religion are absolute, external, and unchanging because they are given by God. And we need to be obeying them. We need to obey such rules. So we continue with so many things. In fact, the debate continues. And of course, you see that now we come to those who are saying we cannot teach morality based on any other religion. Some people are saying that, you see, I spoke about God, that it is finite, it's unchanging, it is absolute because it's coming from God. Now, come and see here. They are saying that there is no conclusive evidence or proof of the existence of the supernatural being or the supreme being or God because it is not empirical. How many of you have seen God before? I know the pastors here, you have seen God. When you saw him, what was he like? What was he like? Oh, is there anyone here? Is there anyone here who has seen God before?
Yes, no one has seen God before.
Charlotte.
Yes, please.
Have you seen? Hey, you have seen God before. Hey. Hey. Or you saw your God.
No, please. Yes, religiously, I believe in the Bible, and the Bible has said nobody has seen God with the naked eye. But
no.
he has given us, the reason why I'm saying I've seen him, he has given us some characteristics or something that will make you feel
No,
in
I
his
am not talking
presence.
about the characteristics. Have you seen God? Now I can just show my face that this is me. And of course, you have my picture. And the picture that I
You
have
don't
not
see
changed.
God by his face. That is what I want.
So what
But I
shows
see
that
him.
what shows that he's the one
I
who
see
gave
him
you
by faith.
news? By faith. Hey, we are not talking about
I've
faith.
experienced.
We are talking about empiricism. By empiricism, we are talking about things that you can feel, you can smell, you can chew.
Okay.
So have you seen him before? Now you may
Not
have
with my
seen your
naked
husband.
eyes.
With your
Yes.
naked eyes. Have you seen your husband before?
Yes.
So you have seen your husband. So if he's telling you something, you believe in it. But here we have not seen any supernatural being before for us to say that, oh, this is him. This is him. So people do not see him visibly. They don't have visible view of him. Some people also saying that it is possible for believers to become morally upright and put up good behaviors. There are people, but it's true. It's true. There are people. Someone went to church. He was conducting a study. He went to church and he misbehaved over there. In the way they lambasted him, he said, "Hey, I thought here is the house of the Lord. Though. How come I've been insulted and treated this way?" Then he went to those who have been smoking weed and taking appetition and other things, taking cigarettes. But of course, all of these things are not good. They are not good for your health. Smokers die young. It's not good. Rita.
Sir,
Yes.
with the person saying that when he went to church, they lambasted him. Even Jesus caned people in church. How much more humans?
Hey, Rita, this course you will finish it early. What money? Okay, so so even Jesus himself suffered the hands of his people. He went to his, but they received him not. So this guy went to the pub where they have the smoking weed and other things. Now they will just say, oh, take quarter piece, this piece. And that tells you the beauty in there. So you see, that tells you, oh, caring for other. But in Christianity, I know some people, they are more than the devil himself. If you are not their member, forget, they will not mind you.
Yes, I know of one church.
You know of one church. Do you want to mention the church?
Maybe some of us attend that church and they'll come and beat me. No, I will not mention.
Oh, mention, let's go. In fact, don't show your face.
Jehovah Witness. Those
I am a member, and you've mentioned my name. Yeah, Blinks.
Yes, sir.
Blinks, yeah.
Right, sir.
It's
So
true. Those people, I know them.
I think that
Okay. So you let us conceal it. Let us conceal it.
okay, sir.
Yeah, Blinks.
So I think that the basis of all this is our religion that we have. The people in it, we don't practice what we preach.
Mm.
Right from the basis of all these three religions is love. From what I can see or from my perspective, I think the basis of all this religion is love. But our problem is we don't practice what we teach. We
Blinks.
actually teach.
I am adding this point to the. I am adding this point. Okay. So religious people do not practice what they. It is a brilliant idea. It's a brilliant idea. Religious people do not. Okay, so sometimes do not. Okay, sometimes do not practice. Do not practice what they preach. So
Yeah.
they preach virtue and practice vice.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. In fact, I am seeing the A people. I am seeing the A people. Good. Okay, so for now, I'll just leave the rest for you so that you deal with them. You read them in that regard. So we say that when we also teach morality based on religion, and then it means that we are going to indoctrinate. Indoctrination. What is indoctrination, please? What is indoctrination?
Hello, sir.
What is indoctrination?
Yes, sir.
What is indoctrination?
So, sir, please, from my point of view, I would like to um try to define indoctrination.
Okay, so go
So
straight
when
to the point.
okay, so when we talk about indoctrination, I think it is we trying to inculcate into members of religion um a set of rules or regulations that that particular religion think it's best to shape up human morality for its best.
Okay, okay. So we let's listen to Abena May.
Say, I also think indoctrination is when someone is taught a particular set of belief or idea without being encouraged to
Oh,
question or
wow.
maybe think critically.
Okay. So like I just come here and I tell you, hey, all Christians, in fact, all Christians, you are going to hell. Now come to Islam. Come to Islam. Come to Islam. Uh-huh. If you don't come to Islam and I catch you, I'm going to fail all of you. That is indoctrination. Good. Eben. Ebenezer.
Okay. That's what I think she said earlier. I think it's quite the same thing.
Okay.
Yes, that's the doctrination is where that one it is formal. You follow the rules, like the teaching, sorry, based on your religion. But in the indoctrination is where you are just told to without even giving you the time for your moral reasoning. So it's quite the same thing.
So it's not moral, it's critical thinking.
Okay, yes.
Right. So because of that, we say we cannot teach morality based on religion. So these are the reasons we are giving in support of that. Okay. These are the reasons we are in support of that. So it's very important. And indoctrination, I think at my master's level, I worked on indoctrination. I worked on something like that. And I saw that I think the teachers were one way or the other are indoctrinating. So how do you indoctrinate? How do you indoctrinate when you are teaching? Okay, when you are teaching, there are things you do, like the moment you go to the classroom, you say, let us pray. You are going to teach RMU, then you say, let us pray. They say, oh, our Father in heaven, we thank you so much what you have done for us. We are going to learn today and we commit ourselves into your hands. It's indoctrination. Don't pray when you are starting any lesson. If you don't want to indoctrinate, then you need to call all the people, go and call them to come and perform to come and pour some wine to call Nanano. Okay, if you don't want it to happen that way, but if you don't have time, your time is not enough. So why do you even force yourself? Then you see the person will wear t-shirt like the church's t-shirt, or will wear the clerical to indicate that I belong to this very religion. And so what? Do you want to force people to come and join your faith, or what? What's the motive behind it? They say today, I am inviting all of you. I am inviting all of you to church. Who sent you? Who has asked you to invite people? We are not here to convert people to any religion. That's not our focus. And we are not here to select any better or best religion. That's not our focus, please. And so do not do that. When we are going to teach morality based on religion, it is possible we can be indoctrinating. Again, you see, when people are faced with moral dilemma means two-sided story. It's either the action is right or wrong. And so, like the exams, the exam question I use under the deontology and teleology. If it were to be you, will you cheat or you not cheat? We are saying that when people are faced with such issues, the action they normally take is not based on any religion. So you cannot do that. So you are poor, you are going to be sacked. And a guy, you see one nice guy who is well done. I'm not saying it's the best thing. UCC is taking its school fees and they say, hey, let me now go and do one night stand and get money to come and pay my school fees. You are religious, but if you don't do it, how do you get the school fees to pay? So most of the time, people they engage in certain behaviors that are not, they don't consider they are religion. So corruption. Now you just completed school and you've heard that, oh, I want come and pay something, come and pay some money for us to do it. You see, all of these things, because you are not because you are in the religion, you may say that we are not do it. But most of the time, when people find themselves in hectic situation, the decision they take is not religious. Sorry, yes, it's not based on the fact that you are religious. They use critical thinking. They think critically based on their autonomous views. Okay, that is it. So we cannot teach morality based on any other religion. And again, you see, technology has advanced, and so if we are going to say that we are going to teach it, it's going to be very difficult. And so we have our JW people as an example where they don't take blood. Meanwhile, you may say that now science has advanced. So if that's the case, why don't we go? Why don't we move straight away and embrace it? So you see, science and religion, they are like two sides of a coin. They don't meet. When we want to put science and religion on the same scale, we are going to suffer. So because of science and technological advancement, they don't encourage us to be able to do some of these things. And I have seen some of the people, they have died. In fact, they died because they refused to do it. And some people at a point in time will tell you, because I belong to this religion and I am a medical doctor, even if you come to me, I will not give you the blood just to let you die. In that case, what do you do to the person? You see, so these are the basics that we say we cannot teach morality based on any other religion. And so these are the points we have seen. Now we shall talk about the types of values in our next meeting, and we need to find a way. We need to find a way to be able to have all the for us to be able to have the additional 1 hour. Okay, is it 2 credit or 3 credit hours?
3.
3. Okay. Is it possible we can have a lecture maybe Saturday from 6 p.m. to, let's say, 9?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Yes. So that we do all the 3 hours. We do all the 3 hours. But we need to find another day within the week to finish the 1 hour. Okay, to finish the 1 hour. So that, okay. Yes, please, I have seen some hands up, and I'll take the questions after the announcements. So please let us find another 1 hour within the week to finish and to exhaust or to use the additional 1 hour that has been left. You see, it's 3 credits, and we are just doing 2 hours today. And maybe in our subsequent lectures, we will have to see, maybe we may push it to Saturday from 6 p.m. through 9 so that we finish all the lectures. By that time, you'll be in the hostel, then you relax and learn. This paper, it is an A paper, and so I am expecting each and every one of you to get an A. Right, I see 3 people's hand up. I want to take the questions, 2. After that, we end it. Rita.
So please, I have like 3 questions. Okay, so I teach in a school, and the school is a mission school. So every morning after assembly, when we go to our various rooms, the first thing we do before we start the lesson is to pray. So with that, are we indoctrinating?
Yes.
We are.
You are indoctrinating.
Okay. Okay, and sir, if with that we are indoctrinating, then you see, in the primary schools and the JHS schools, whenever they go for assembly, the first thing is they saying the Lord's Prayer. So with that, are they also indoctrinated?
That one is not that. That one is not indoctrination. It is part of the school's culture. It is part of the school's culture. But where you are going to teach and say, close your eyes and let us pray. Like you are going to teach something like CRS. Then the moment you get there, you say, let us pray. In the prayer, do you let all the various religions that are present to also pray, to have their take?
But sir,
Or
in the primary schools too, you may have Muslims in there. So you saying the Lord's Prayer. It's like you are putting the Christians above the Muslims.
yes. That's why I'm saying that if that's the case, if you want to do it that way, then find a way to bring everyone on board. I'm speaking from multicultural point of view, where we are considering each and every person's religion. Do you get it?
Okay. Yeah.
All
Okay,
right.
sir. I get you. Thank you.
Koba, yeah, Koba. Are you done with your questions, Ajiwa?
Yes, please.
Okay, Benis, second. Benis, number 2.
Sir, please, I was about to ask the question she asked. After assembly in every school, I'm a class teacher. We do pray before class lesson starts, and I sometimes ask them to give a quotation before we start. Is that is that also
Yes, so in fact, were you asked to use that instructional period to go and preach?
Sir,
Or you were
I'm not
teach?
going to preach exactly, but just maybe 5 minutes. You see, like when we get to school on every Monday, we assume that all the children went to Sunday school. So after
Yes.
moral school, we should practice that. So I just wanted to know, is that also an
it is a school culture. It's a school culture. You see, there are exceptions. It happens to one of my bosses in the college I teach as a lecturer. It happens to him that in his teaching, it happened that one of the students had an attack because he didn't pray. But because he knew about that, he had to pray. And so subsequently, he tells them, do not pray when you are going to start, because when you do that, it's a form of indoctrination. I'm giving you a key or an answer to that. That if you want to pray, then let those who are present also pray.
then say, please, what about when we go for school worship?
That's one, it is school culture. There's nothing you can do about it. So morning assembly, school culture, it is part of it. But when you have been asked to teach and you are just doing that, it's not the best. Find a nicer way to bring all of them on board, or don't pray at all. You see, you learn to unlearn, and you unlearn to learn and relearn. So you have learned something. I'm teaching you, I'm telling you, don't do this. There are exceptional cases. If you want to do that, factor the various religions that are in the class. Let them all pray. But then is your time enough for you to use that to do that? It's just it's part of the course. I'm teaching you that.
Thank you. So please, I wanted to ask you about the teaching more in the school. I raised my mobile, you didn't call me. So please, if we based on one religion, when teaching moral, religious and moral in the school, it will bring about conflict.
I don't
Pardon? I'm saying that if we base on one religion, maybe the teacher is a Christian and is going to teach moral education in the school. The teacher would like to base on Christianity, while the people, a lot of them are also not Christians, and that will bring conflict in the class. So we shouldn't base on one religion. We should just teach as it is. So, because all the religions do the same thing, and they have everything in common.
It's okay. It's okay. You lecture. You let me listen to. Let me listen to chat. Hey, man. Hey.
Okay, so please, I'm basing on the one that's like
your point is correct. Okay.
Hello.
Yes, madam.
Okay, so I'm basing on the ones that my colleagues have already said to clarify something for you to clarify something. So does it mean that the indoctrination about the indoctrination? Me, for where I was, the headmaster has just told every teacher, so we just do it. And you said that one is a school, the school rules. So meaning that the ones that you are not told to do and you do, maybe they say you should just sing and you go and pray. That one becomes the indoctrination, or the ones that the school master or whatever has told you to do. I want to know whether the ones that you are told is not indoctrination, and the ones that you are not is just indoctrination. And the second one.
All right. So,
and the second one is concerning the time schedule. Please, I will suggest 5 to 9 for the lectures.
Oh, okay.
5 to 8 rather.
5 to 8. Yes. Oh, okay. So you for now we have a page. We have a platform where all of us are supposed to meet and you deliberate on that. Then you get a course rep. This course rep with me, it's on some of the issues. Okay, so that I'll be So a school, I should put it this way: a school may do things to indoctrinate. Then individual teachers may also do things to indoctrinate.
Okay.
Let us use the Wesley Girls scenario as an example, as a case study. Where you are in a school and we told no one is supposed to, if you are a Muslim, don't meet as a group. It appears to be an indoctrination, and this one, it is a directive from the school because they are telling you, oh, we are a mission school, and this is what we want to do. You see, so if that is the case, then what do we do? There is nothing. That is why the case now is at the court. It's at the law court, and people are deliberating. We want to see what the law says. We have freedom of worship, freedom of association, and you see, if we are going to dig deeper, like this is what I want to learn, but now you are imposing your beliefs on me. The imposition is what we are against. It doesn't allow me to practice my human rights very well. My right is I want to get some few minutes to go and perform some worship. And you are trying to impose your beliefs on me. That's why the clergy, the Islamic clergy had to take it on. You see, so a school can do it, can indoctrinate, and it may not be right. All right.
Okay.
I hope the question is answered.
Yes, please.
Yeah, thank you so much for that question. Hey, Asake. Hey, the time is up. Or you don't you have any?
We have another lecture.
And you enjoy, is it that you are enjoying or you don't understand?
Sir,
Yes.
please, I want to.
Precious.
Sir,
I just started.
I want to ask a question about the group page. Please, some
The
of
group
us
is
are not on the. Yes, please.
okay. So please take my number 0540 388 336.
0540, please.
388 336.
388 336.
Evelyn, what are you
Sir,
showing us?
sir, please, I want to talk on the Saturday classes. For example, I have class now and I'll end at 6:30. So the 5 o'clock will not favor me. Yeah. I have a class right now. Then to end at 6:30. So that means if you have to do it at 5 o'clock, I won't be able to follow through.
So should we move it to the weekdays?
Or we can even shift it. Maybe the 7 to 9 should be okay.
Yes,
Because
please.
by then I'm
Please.
sure everybody's okay.
So we're contemplating of maybe getting the 3 hours. Getting the
Okay.
3 hours to work.
Okay. Then
There
the
will be a
weekdays will
time.
do.
Yeah, so you contemplate over that and let me know. Okay.
No. Okay, sir.
Okay.
Maybe someone said 5 to 8, and you could see that one too is not favorable. I am thinking maybe if we can get a 3-hour period to finish everything without wasting another time, another period. All right, Mavis hand is up.
So the same thing. I'm also thinking about the same thing because the Saturday I have a class from 4:30 to 6:30, and so if we put it at that 5
From Sunday,
may not favor me.
let's say Sunday 6 o'clock, or let's say Sunday 5 to 8 or 9. Is it okay?
Sunday I have class from 1 to only 3:30. After 3:30 I don't have any class. I don't know of the rest too. So if it's Sunday
Yes, so we
evening, it will be okay.
now come together as a group. Okay, because you are working from different centers, this is how it's going to be. So come together as a group. We can get the 3 hours for Tuesdays. I'm not sure Tuesday evenings I'll be available, but maybe Thursdays and Wednesdays I'll be there. I'll be available for us to have it. So you think about that and let's see. Get a course rep, and the course rep will also revert to me for the necessary action to be taken. Thank you all so much and have a good evening.
Okay, sir. You're welcome.
Awesome. Thank you.
Hello,
Thank you, and God bless you.
everybody. Hello, everybody. Since we are not from the same place, I guess some of us are coming from the western region, others are in central region, and others are somewhere else, and we don't know ourselves too. So I suggest we create a group, or yes, that will help, cause
Another group again,
for
but
us to be able to discuss some things. Only this
the
for
lecture has already.
okay. So
They've
are
given
we
us a
using
group
the
already,
teachers
so we
room?
should use that.